Kia orana. Welcome, Pisces. Happy New Year. Happy 2016. Guys, wherever you are watching from around the world, I hope you have had a wonderful, healthy, happy, safe start to 2016. And we will be using for this month's tarot readings for the first of the year, the Morgan Greer deck, which is in front of you here. And in the background you have these beautiful crystals, a calcite manganese, a merlinite and a citrine. I've also decided to use for you each, for your sun signs, your mantra for the month. And the mantras haven't come from me, I haven't devised them, but they were devised by a lady called Linda Goodman. And she specifically gave each zodiac sign their own personal mantra. And I thought it was a really nice way to start the new year for you guys to each have your own, to pull upon the energies. And Pisces, your mantra is, I believe. So you can use that and feel the strength and really unite with it and see how it gels with you. But what she felt passionately about for your particular sign, words that work for you and are part of your being, for you it is, I believe. So with that in mind, we are going to work through the 4 cards, one for each week of the month, and then we will have a 5th card, which is the overall energy, and then a higher vibrational one at the very end. So let's see what's in store for Pisces for January 2016. The Queen of Swords, first card for week 1. The Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles. Well, I think that is pretty amazing. That looks beautiful. You've got 3 major arcanas, an ace and a court card. This is a big, nice, powerful, positive beginning to the year, Pisces. I don't know what it looks like down the screen, but on the table even it's really colourful, and I just looking through the screen now I can feel that yellow coming through. There's just this whole wonderful energy. To get an ace for your overall card for the month is really beneficial and benevolent. It's all about new ideas and prosperity and support and moving forward. And this is the Ace of Pentacles, of course, so we get the feeling too of earth energy, you know, the earth sign energies around us. And it has such a charming attraction to it, the card. It's got one almost of romance, even though you wouldn't normally think of the pentacles in the romantic field because they're often the financial sector. There just seems to be this feeling of harmony and prosperity and fertility. And I also see the fertility with this Queen of Swords. But let's move into your reading anyhow. So in the first week we see this Queen of Swords, and she is often an air sign person. So there could be an air sign person around you who either plays a role in your life one way or another. Could be a friend or a family member, or for men, or even for women who are interested in women. This could be a potential new partner coming your way. Someone who either provides support or you're attracted to or you just gel with. She can provide knowledge and wisdom. She's quite often very much about words, vocabulary, communication. So in the first week there could be communication in January that you have to deal with one way or another. And I quite often think of either with people or sometimes business related too. So there could be something there in that first week. If we're looking here at overall health, she's a picture of health. I love these red blooms everywhere around her. I'm thinking fertility, I'm thinking female cycles. I'm also seeing something, a little dot on her throat. So again, I think of this throat issues or talking or communication in that first week. Everything else feels really nice and positive. These three here are aligned because they've got themselves stacked together. So this is your second and third week and an overall energy coming up into these cards. So the Magician is the beginning of everything, and how wonderful for him to be there at the beginning of the year for you, and with an ace underneath. And you've even got the Fool, which is number 0. And then you've got 10. So it's like there's a whole package of stuff happening for you guys at the beginning of this year for you. It's powerful, as I said before. I feel like kaboom, I don't know, stuff is churning away, and it's universal energies, so it's quite often things that you cannot stop. It's as if you're not in control. It's like karma, or you're just a part of your life that's going to happen regardless, but it feels really positive, this change that's coming in this direction that you're headed in. You know, everything about this card is good. There's potential for magic in the air for everything. That's finances, health, love, career, thoughts, everything. And it's got this benefactor here sitting in it as well. Whether or not some of you are starting new businesses, or getting them up and running, or that there's some sort of increment coming into them, or surplus, or maybe some of you have borrowed money or something for it, and it's going to kick into action and pay off somehow, because it feels that these are connected, and they're positive. It's really positive energies that are coming in through these. In fact, there's the Pentacle on the table, and here's the Pentacle here. It's being handed to you somehow. Maybe, as I say, you've applied for a loan and you're being approved, or the money that you might have uplifted or put aside is going to be really well used, and it's going to be beneficial. And then the third week we have the Wheel of Fortune, the number 10. And we see here again kings and queens, actually, and you've got your queen over here, but kings and queens kind of living life without fully realizing that this wheel is constantly turning, and that they are about to enter a new cycle. They're a wee bit oblivious to it too. So this is when I say that there's more going on in all the background universal energies than you perhaps realize, and there are things unfolding that you have yet to see. And when the wheel starts turning and it comes in, there's no stopping it, and it's on a direction. And I do find it intriguing that it's at the beginning of the year as well. It's fabulous, because we constantly move forward. We're constantly on this wheel. We don't live in the past, we live in the future, because that's where we're headed. So much here, just pushing you into the next month of February as well. Health-wise, I would say, monitor yourself, look around, and make sure you aren't being overzealous with excited activities and, rah-rah holiday and festivities and drinking and great times. You do need to balance things in life. In fact, all three of these cards give us the thought of balancing your health, your money, your finances, and your activities as well. So moderation, if we're thinking it from a health perspective. We get to the Fool for the 4th week in January, so we've still got this whole new essence or feelings or vibes, people, ideas in particular, concepts, journeys. Some of you could be traveling as well. And it could be, some of you, it could be a big trip, like leaving home, trying something completely new, going to a different part of the world, connecting with very new people. But you're happy about it. It's like, this is me, this is the who I am. I'm connecting with my soul, and this is my journey. And it's really important as well. Some of you are looking back into January. Either you made a decision earlier and it's taking place later, or you're taking some people with you. Interestingly there, guys, I had to stop and recharge my battery for you. So you may notice a little bit of difference in the way the camera looks on the cards, that's what happened. But I believe we were talking about the last card, the Fool, and how he's journeying back in here, perhaps picking up either knowledge he knows or people, and he is heading off on a new journey, but he's definitely taking some of the perspectives of his life with him. And as I say, it could be people or something he's achieved or gained that propels him onto this new journey. So you really do have quite the most magical reading here. It's just really, really wonderful for you. I think big times could be ahead if this is how you're starting your 2016. So with that, we will put these cards aside and we will look at your last card, which is the Angels of Atlantis deck, which we haven't used for some time, and I think they're really beautiful for the beginning of the year. They have such strong, high, positive vibrational messages. So let's spread them across and see what is going to be your message. So for Pisces, for January, wow. I just love it when there's so much synchronicity that goes on. What can we say? That says beginnings, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace, and the Fool. Beginnings. Shamuel is often too about love and feelings of compassion and romance and gentleness, and this beautiful pink energy goes so well with that orb that is sitting there. So Pisces, you have got something happening this year, and I think again I say to people, you do need to be aware of the potentialities that are around you. They're there in the background, but if you don't grab them and take it with all your might, they can pass you by as well. And you can sometimes be feeling as if you have missed the boat, but you don't know why. You can't put your finger on it, but you think to yourself, oh, I feel like I've missed an opportunity. Well, this is up to you to grab the opportunities that come your way, look out for them, be aware of them, and when they are there, really engage with them. So I will, and that outside, I don't know if you can hear it, that's a really large plane flying outside. So I think some of you are going on trips, physical and emotional as well. I'm just finding in the words for you, this beginnings. Extraordinary new opportunities are dawning for you, drawing you to new people and new places and new projects. Kapow! Shamuel wishes to lovingly assist you, and as anxiety often precedes change, asks you to call upon the might of all the angels of Atlantis to help, in order to arrive just where you would like to be. Before this fruitfully occurs, it may be appropriate for you to release old projects, old patterns of behaviour, old ideas, or old acquaintances. See the new as a time to be met by the sun of the source with renewed vigour and well-being, just as you greet the new dawn, the new day, with love, hope and joy. So there we are, Pisces. That was a pretty good, powerful, connected reading for you. So I wish you all the very best as you move forward into 2016. Much happiness on your journeys and your new beginnings and your new awareness. So ka kite anoa, much aroha, namaste.